a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose and this rolling stone and no rolling. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with the villain's aroma, peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, fold you hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. We're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. On the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial rock tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Man, back. Count that Yeti.
They run into Saquon Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line and very quickly, Bob. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They come to the line here.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, clever, yeah. If a then a girl do it better.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll run for the first time. It's Jonathan Brooks. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Again, it is Brooks. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And they go forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Oye Aluakun with the grab. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Go Silver, ready? 63, 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That's good.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Trimmer.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Flush to his right. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
You see here, the quarterback, he's flushed out of the pocket right. Certain quarterbacks love turning into runners, and certain quarterbacks remain passers, and I think that's what this guy does so well right here. He remains alive with his arm, finds his running back there in the flat, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Pull forward, or maybe a yard. Jordan Battle up to the safety spot, makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
Now, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. 10 yards.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. Gets away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. He'll step up and run. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's 1st and 10.
King, Phil King. Anyway, you on left. Hey, thumbs up, alert. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a good job following the blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts is scraping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. To throw is Hurts. On the run to the right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball. Terrell McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be We hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run. Past midfield. And he will all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
As so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open man, Tyrone McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
From
up
the
42
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
What's up? Give him the middle to Brooks. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Andrew Makuba in the safety spot to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Quick throw, taken in. First down, the drive will continue as we pick up of 8. First and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're running here with coverage. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. Kick this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
A run on first and goal. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
On the tackle. A pickup of 2.
Here now,
Brings up
second down
and goal. At the 8-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 20! Cut!
To throw is Mayfield. Forced to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal.
Hey, where's 33? What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette.
It's now 4th down.
And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On it, 73! 73!
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive.
A gain of
41 yards
on the play. Let's go.
I'm not sure you can find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. On anyone, no touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Dre, shot. On anyone, 63. No touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Dre, set.
Saquon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
From the 1, second and goal.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. No touch.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out in front by the score of 17-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Very short kick, taken past 20.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Great, set.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. Going right. It's taken in. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Time is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Hurts. To his right. And it's caught inside of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Panthers 3.
Showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the three. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hurts now. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
180. Crowd left Yeti.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That half play good for 22. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That was good for 29.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screen play. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will score! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And unable to connect. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. To the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
It's a really good effort on third down. He's just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got his man Brown. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Front to his right. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
This defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Miles game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He throws McMillan downfield. It's Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
180!
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's go!
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Real.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Hey, alert! Stop!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throwing left side there, but it is intended for Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for.
It's 2nd down and
It'll
10.
lead to a 2nd down.
Good! Motion! 180!
Throwing is Baker. That's going to be intercepted. intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this pass away. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
180! Regular! What's that?
A run with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration in the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up about 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, decide to take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on it. Didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Brooks. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another job with Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
180! What's that?
Mayfield.
You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Penalty caught left side. It's Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller is saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. B. 180. Start.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield. I'll tell you what, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Start.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Start. Run. Start.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Motion. 180.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's the left side. Hauled in. And we get a gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And this will be incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Mayfield. Open man downfield is Weekend. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another
Big play for the Panthers.
First
and even 30 yards.
Yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He's got his big tight end, Mitchell Evans. Touchdown, Panthers. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. Will get just a bit closer.
Eagles 45, Panthers 10. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he stopped the Eagles 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. He's not going to get too far. Tackles after a gain of just a
2
yard.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Great, set. On anyone else. Delta.
Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And bring back not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Ball carrier. Trayvon Merrick on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Great, set. On anyone else. Carl Yeti. Delta.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Hey, Silver. Great, set. Timmons. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup is good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Delta, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Delta, set.
Slot man going to move in motion left. Hurts using the hot pass. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
On the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Great, set.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2.
Great, set. And let's go. Hey. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
180.
To the air again. Hurts. Quick hitting slant there. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Eagles. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He fires McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass down here. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling right. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Derek Brown. He gets there for a sack, setting up 4th down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Hey, alert! Check 6 guys. 180. What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Let's go!
2nd down and 8.
Brought down by Zach Ball. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Once to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's up?
Now Mayfield. Pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Eagles 52.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Go Silver, ready?
On plan, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Completed. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Yeti! Great, set!
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be there. Second, they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Great, set! Right anyway, huh? Hey! Call up Yeti! Hey! Tiger Hornet!
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Downfield by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that well.
That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And will be brought down there.